Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Red Tool House. Today's video we are going to put siding on the barn. But wait, there's already siding on the barn. Yes, the old continuity trick with YouTube. Say hi, Kel.
Hi, Kel.
All right, very good. So what we did last week, and obviously we're going to show the footage of that, is we're working on our farrowing barn for our pigs. If you want to know more about that, you can see this playlist here. We got our stall walls put up on the inside, and then the next step, of course, was putting up the siding. That's what we were milling the most of the wood for. We had, what, 90, 87?
I was going to say, I don't think we meant 90.
Yeah, we were trying to get to 90 1x7s, 10 to 12 feet long. So that's what we needed to wrap the farrowing barn here. And that's what we were able to do. So what we did is formed a team effort here. So Kelly, the boys, and then your dad even came over to help that day. It was great having that help there. And we don't have permanent electricity up here yet. The workshop is about 150 feet over the hill here. So I was able to just run extension cords for now. And we brought our small air compressor up with a pneumatic nailer that really made things go quick. And then we put you on the saw, right?
Yes. I think that was the best work day we've ever had.
Yeah, it was very productive.
It was productive. Why can't it every day be that way?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, so with Kelly with the saw horses, circular.
Better than on the tractor, I guess.
yeah. That's we should probably address that, shouldn't we? That, the last video where we're putting the posts in, you guys were really.
You're tough on me.
Chiming in on Kelly and her inability to run that 3-point hitch attachment on the tractor. Well, the raise and lower on that Coyote is not like a Kubota. It's a little different. It definitely takes finesse. Some of you guys have talked about adjustments and adjustment knobs. It doesn't have that. It takes a little bit of finesse to get to it. So.
And when you're moving those levers and you get right. You got to slowly go to the spot, and then sometimes it just drops it. Yeah.
It's a 2-lever system for draft and drop, so it becomes a little tough sometimes, especially with that auger, because that auger is almost all or nothing the way it's weighted. So I was poking some fun at her, obviously, with the video, and you guys were helping. So
that's all right. I can take it.
Keeps you humble, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, running the saw a little bit better than running the tractor auger, but.
Maybe not much better.
So I had it set up where Kelly could use a circular saw she would true up one end of the boards with a circular saw, because again, it comes straight off the mill. One end wasn't true, or neither end was true. And then we'd shout out the measurements for her, and she'd make the cut with the chop saw, with the miter saw, and the boys would deliver. And so she was bringing us boards about the amount of speed that we could get them put up there. So what do you think, Kel? It actually starting to look like a barn, isn't it?
It does. It
Yeah.
actually looks like a barn.
Yeah, it's going to keep the weather out to some degree, and I do notice that some of my boards are a little thicker than others in some places, but hey, it's part of it. But now we put this up green, so there'll be a little bit of shrinkage, so the gaps may increase some, but not a huge deal. If I'm feeling really froggy, I could come back and put battens on it, but it's not really that critical.
We'll leave that with the trim.
Yeah, that'll be a trim project for later. Yeah. One-track mind, aren't you? All right, so I'm not quite sure how I miscalculated, but it was miscalculation in the right way. You can see we've got a lot of lumber left. I think I have 27 1x7s left, and I think we got about 87. So that means I only needed about 60, which I'm not quite sure. 60 should have gotten me the sides, but wouldn't take the loft into consideration, the dormer there. But I mean, obviously it's not full size. It's not like I needed 12 foot, so I think we're actually able to get multiple boards, 2 or more boards out of those. So got way more material left over. So what we're going to do is probably go ahead and just keep closing in. We may close in this end, make the turn. I think 27 boards allow us to do this side and turn and start to come this way. We want to leave this open. The plan would be to put a sliding barn door here so we can have the opportunity to move equipment in or bring in a bale of hay or a round bale or something like that if we need to. So the next project, what will be our next video in this series, will be putting our gate in. So we obviously want to keep Merida in here. So we're going to put a gate on this post that will swing this way, come in contact with this post. And we've already got the gate. It's a homemade jobby that I built out of rough lumber, so it'll be heavy duty, be pig proof, and that way we can keep her locked in there. I'll bring her water, bring her food, obviously, so she can chill there. I think we're going to let the other pigs stay on this side, especially if we happen to get this closed in. Then they can come in and obviously kind of sleep here. I'll get this closed in, then we won't have as much crosswind through here. So our next process will be putting the gate in. Be sure to watch that. We'll do that video next and have that done as soon as we get it done. Obviously, we won't have the video till it's completed. But be sure to watch that. And then, of course, we'll hopefully be ready to get Merida locked in, get her ready for farrowing, and hopefully have a successful farrowing this year and not a train wreck as we had last time. All right. Take care, everybody.